In BBSc classes, we have in the first year LPM Unit 5, that is covering animal welfare. So today's class is on animal welfare. As humanity considers the welfare of human being, similarly there is a need for welfare of animal also. So in this class we are considering the animal welfare is the topic, and it is as explained. Animal welfare definition is: animal welfare refers to the state of animal that an animal receives care, human treatment, and animal husbandry. Protection of animals welfare means uh, providing for its physical and mental needs. An animal is said to be in the good state of welfare if it is healthy, comfortable, well nourished, safe, and if it is not suffering from unpleasant states such as pain, fear, or distress. Good animal welfare requires disease prevention and veterinary treatment, appropriate shelter, management, nutrition, human handling, and human slaughter if needed. What is animal ethics? Animal ethics is a term used to examine human animal relationships, the moral consideration of the animals, and how non human animals ought to be treated. It includes animal right, animal welfare, animal law, animal conservation, and wild animal sufferings. Role of What are the role of veterinarians in animal welfare is under. We as a veterinarian have an important role in animal welfare. Uh, Veterinarians typically do the following. Number one is examine animals to diagnose their health problem. Diagnose and treat animals for medical conditions if needed. Treat and dress wounds of the animals. Perform surgery on animals. Test for the vaccinate against and test and for vaccination against diseases. Operate medical equipment such as X-ray machine, etc. Now, Animal Veterinary Medical Association is there, which we call AWMA. This includes animal welfare principles, as the AWMA is a medical authority for the health and welfare of the animals, which offers the following 8 integrated principles for developing and evaluating animal welfare policies, resolutions, and actions. Number one is the responsible use of animals for human purpose such as companionship, food, fiber, recreation, work, education, exhibition, and research conducted for the benefit of both human and animals is consistent with the veterinarian's oath. Number two is decisions regarding animal care, use, and welfare shall be made by balancing scientific knowledge and professional judgment with consideration of ethical and societal value. Third is animals must be provided water, food, proper handling, healthcare, and an environment appropriate to their care and use, with thoughtful consideration for their species typical biology and behavior. Animals should be cared for it in way that minimize fear, pain, stress, and suffering. Procedures related to animal housing, management, care, and use should be continuously evaluated and, when indicated, refined or replaced. Number six is conservation and management of animal population should be humane, socially responsible, and scientifically prudent. Seventh is animals shall be treated with respect and dignity throughout their lives, and when necessary, provided a human death. When necessary, the veterinary profession shall continually strive to improve animal health and welfare through scientific research, education, collaboration, advocacy, and development of legislation and regulations. Now we are discuss about an Animal Welfare Board of India, AWBI. The Animal Welfare Board of India deals with animal welfare laws and promotes animal welfare in the country. It was established in the 1962 under Section 4 of Prevention of Cruelty to Animal Act 1960. The Animal Welfare Board of India was started under the leadership of late Srimati Rukmini Devi Randall, a well-known humanitarian. It functions under the administrative control of Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. The board consists of 28 members. The term of the office of the members is for a period of 3 years. Headquarters of Animal Welfare Board of India is in Ballabgarh in Faridabad district of Haryana. The mandate of Animal Welfare Board of India is under it to prevent the infliction of unnecessary pain or suffering on animals in terms of provision of the Prevention of Cruelty of Animal Act PCA Act 1960. Functions of Animal Welfare Board of India is under as pointed. Number one is to keep the laws in force in India for the prevention of cruelty to the animals. It helps to advise the central government on the making of rules under the Act with a view to prevent unnecessary pain or suffering to animals during their transport from one place to another, or when they are used to perform animals, when they are kept in captivity or confinement. To advise the government or any local authority or other person on improvement in the design of vehicle so as to lessen the burden of drought animals. To advise the government or any local authority or other person in design and maintenance of slaughterhouse so that unnecessary pain in the suffering is eliminated in the pre-slaughter stage of the animals. To encourage by the grant of financial assistance for animals and birds shelter when they have become old and useless or when they need protection. To give financial and other assistance to animal welfare organizations functioning in any local area which shall work under the general supervision and guidance of the board. To impart education in relation to the human treatment of animals and for the promotion of animal welfare by means of lectures, books, posters, etc. Wild animal welfare. The welfare of the wild animals deals with how the welfare of a non-domesticated animals living in the wild or urban area are affected by human or natural factors causing wild animal suffering. Following points should be considered for wild animal welfare: to help wildlife preserve the environment in which they live, help to protect habitat of the endangered species and other wildlife, to reduce the use of natural resources and also promote its reuse and recycling, plant native flowers, trees, bushes in the backyard. This will give local wild animal fodder, animal food, shelter, and a place to raise their animals families. Avoid the use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides as they are harmful for wildlife, animals, and others also. Do not remove animals from their natural environment. Keep them in their natural environment. If they are threatened or endangered species caught in a trap, if any such threatened or endangered species is caught in trap, provide veterinary care to the animal immediately and save it. Animal welfare organizations are global worldwide organization for animal health, OIE, the intergovernmental organizations responsible for improving animal health worldwide. The OIE has been established for purpose of projects of international public utility relating to the control of animal diseases, including those affecting humans, and promotion of animal welfare and animal protection, food safety. World Animal Protection protects animals across the globe. World Animal Protection's objectives includes helping people understand the critical importance of good animal welfare, encouraging nations to commit to the animal-friendly practices, and building the scientific cases for the better treatment of the animals. They are global in a sense that they have consultative status at the Council of Europe and collaborate with the national governments, the United Nations, the Food and Agriculture Organizations, and World Organizations for Animal Health. Now, animal welfare organization and our state is Buddha Society for Animal Welfare and Nandini Vet Care Private Limited. These are working in our state for the welfare of animals. Thanks. So this was all about animal welfare in general.